Ooh, welcome back to more Mass Effect. The subathon continues. Let's hit that so that timer gets going again. Hello, Space Pickle. Hello, hello, Squishy. Hello, Cranky. Hello, Mget. Welcome on in, everyone. So fantastic to see all of you. Squishy, you enjoy that lurk. I have my adult beverage. It's not time to ping Skippy. It is not. No, Izzy. That's a bad Izzy. But we have 7 hours still on the time. Cam! Hello! Space Pickle.
Feel like home to me, Grimlock, but don't know why.
Thank you for that sub, Cam. Thank you for that sub. I appreciate it. Definitely almost showed up midstream for you last time, Space Pickle. That would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. Also, get out of my property. Cam, welcome on in. I'm glad you're doing things. I did a bunch of things and some stuff. There's more to do, but that's because I took a nap on accident. But I'm feeling pretty good. I am greatly amused that now we're back up to 7.5 hours. Cam says, I was just saying what your stream said. Oh, you ain't done nothing. I see. Yeah, we're doing because I don't know where the story goes from here. I'm hoping to get Garrus to join the team. Nothing. You hear? Yeah, I hear. Craigie says, "Oh, if we donate more, the clock changes." Yep, the subathon. Well, if you sub more, the clock goes up and the subathon continues. We also still have the list. I've taken off the spoonful of headless horseradish wasabi sauce since we did that last time. So we're left with the Commander Keen stream, the flare, which I'd have to go and get, but I have it. Skippy reads from one of his books. Skippy drinks a regular Starbucks coffee on stream. And Ace gives Skippy eyebrows. You did miss the wasabi, Cam. Yes, you did. Space Beagle says, take the last of my bits, which are just as useful for the goal of my 6 months. Nice. Thank you, Space Pickle. Friends don't let friends drink Starbucks. That's the point. It's like Cool Eagle eating bugs. Lilac eyebrows. I mean, it's... So, which one gets selected is determined by a roll of the die. At the moment, we've got 5 goals on there. So I've got a D6. However, if you guys come up with some that are good enough to add to the list, and me being the gatekeeper, then I will add it to the list, and then we'll have more. Glitter eyebrows. That has been done, MGET, and there's a VOD of it. There was Ace of Hearts. There was a fundraiser a few months back to help me pay my bills, and for every X amount of donations, Ace of Hearts would apply some makeup to my face, and the very first thing was green glitter eyebrows, and that was Cam's fault, They were rather striking. Cam, nor should you regret anything from that. It was absolutely hilarious and awesome. And I'm still finding glitter around the office and throughout the house. Space Pickle says there are remnants in your home today. There are indeed. Like I was just saying, there are indeed. Fixed my dryer today. Did 3 loads of laundry, and there's 1 left to go for tomorrow. And then I'll be all caught up on laundry after the dryer was acting nonsensical. Cam says, so hot. Domesticity, yay! It's a win. Tomorrow is shelves. I'm moving. I used the last of my Home Despot gift card to move to buy some shelves to move the server farm onto, and so I get to put together some shelves tomorrow. Yeah. Today is already Tuesday, and the week is just flying by. But I'm having a good time. I'm ready to do some mass effecting. I'm ready to affect some mass. Why is everyone so hot in this game? Yeah, I'm still half asleep, I guess. So, I had acid reflux last night, and I slept purposefully in such a way as to minimize it. And that worked. It worked like it always does, but because of the way I slept, I woke up with a pulled muscle or something, so... Cam says I should try to sleep, but I wanted to say, hey, honey, you have all the fun with your game. Thank you. I hope you get some good sleeps and feel good tomorrow morning. And, yeah. Miss ya. I think there was something else I wanted to talk about in here. All the hugs for the cam. But it's gone from my brain meats right now. So maybe it'll come back once I get frustrated with the combat mechanic in Mass Effect. You know, like you do in Frog's Space Pickle. All right, let's do that. Resume. All right, we were heading back into, so let's do the journal. We're gonna find the fan again, I'm sure. These two are off out into space. Citadel Garrus, we need to find Garrus, but from what I understand, we have to have this conversation first. And that is expose Saren, return to the tower. You should be there when the ambassador presents the Quarian's evidence to the Citadel Council. Return to the Citadel Tower in the Presidium. We've done pretty much everything else. All the side quests that we can do, we have done. So let's have our conversation.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines, that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth revere them. Saren's bringing them back. That's why they follow Saren. Nice. All the song lyrics going on in chat. It's all Space Pickle's fault.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Not yet.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
So, in this case, I think a better conversational option would be, let's go find out. Right? Not insisting they're real. I know he had a vision. I know he had a vision, so he knows they're real. But then let's go find evidence. Let's go answer that question. Like, that should be the conversational option here. Send us to find out. Send us to investigate.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
Then send us.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
That's a bit
fleet
much.
cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
So, the Ambassador is making everything worse, like he does. But also, I know that I complain about these options, and I know the game is old. So, obviously, it's old man, shakes fist at Cloud. MGet says, hope you all had a wonderful stream. I'm going to take off my heels and go to bed. Have a good night, MGet. I hope you sleep well. Craigie says, like ambassadors in the sci-fi series of old. Indeed. So, but as far as the conversational options go, I know they're going to be bad. I know this is one of the games that established the old chestnut, as they say, about what he says and what you pick not having any relation whatsoever. So, I expect it and everything, but still, my old man heart wants to complain about it.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
What's that?
Shepard's right. I'm
Good
sick of
night,
this council and
Duffy.
its anti-human bull.
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
Izzy says goodnight.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Not everybody, but a lot of people.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Way too soon compared to everyone else. Why is humanity getting this? Primarch Fedora, welcome. Welcome on in. Why is humanity jumping the line so much? I hope that gets addressed.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
2007 doesn't seem like it's that long ago until you calculate that it's 18 years ago, right? Indeed. Indeed. Because Duffy's 18. So, because we're arrogant pricks with explosives like always. It's fair, Cranky. Zalister, welcome on in. I'm listening to you through my guitar amp using advanced 1980s technology. Nice. This game is older than 2 of my kids. Same, Cranky. Same, actually. If it was 2007, yeah, then it's older than just the youngest 2 of my kids.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Udina is a right ass and needs his ass kicked repeatedly.
Didn't even thank you.
It's not a big
He's
deal.
got a lot on his mind. Come on.
Right behind you, Commander.
Hey, Spectre training talent unlocked. Volus Spectre candidates? I don't know what you mean. Primarch Fedora, I've never played this game before. Erdnot Rex is pretty cool too. I love his one-liners. Yeah, he's got a great, very wry sense of humor. So what we need to do also is look for what's his face? Copper McCopperson. Coptimus Prime. Garrus. I bet he might be back at the, he may have been unlocked at the C-Sec Academy.
I hope he's okay.
Hello.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
Hi, Mosier. Welcome on in. More than I like.
Traverse is a rough place. We're out there quite a bit.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of 2 things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
What do you mean, what's up with these captions? Zelister says, can someone tell me why Steam has decided to start their game update downloads at 31% and end them at 69%? No, I cannot tell you that, Zelister. Izzy says our youngest goes to her first D&D game tomorrow with a couple of her dance class friends, printing off a dice jail for her DM. Nice. Also, welcome on in, Mosier. Attacked?
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse.
It's true.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
What I said was Copper McCopperface, or Copper McCopperton. And then I said after that, Coptimus Prime, because I was looking for Garrus. Coptimus Prime. It's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. Investigate authorities.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
Yeah, okay. Caption quality is not 100%, but then no automatic caption quality is. Also, not having to use Chrome to do these captions is super nice. Reward.
What's in this for me?
Oh no.
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
Alright, I'll do it.
If your brother's still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
I like, though, that those hover arm computer terminals make sounds like Ziggy. I think it was called Ziggy. The little computer tablet from the time hopping guy that would keep hopping. Quantum Leap. Yep, Quantum Leap. I love that I'm still picking up side quests. That makes me very happy. Alright, so I'm going to guess C-Sec, since that's where Garrus was supposed to be. Sam. Yep, Sam was the guy hopping, though. Sam was not the computer that made the noises. To the Presidium. Yes, I want to go down to the Presidium. Oh, I was reading the sign. Whoops.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster.
I see Rex.
When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Ziggy, that's what I said, Izzy. I said Ziggy. The remake they did a few years ago is wonderful. More of a sequel. I would rather have a sequel than a remake, honestly. Honestly! Alright, let's, where's the fast travels this way? Oh, it's not what I wanted to do. Why do you let me even pull out my gun on the Citadel? Your face is the glory of the Enkindlers. Presidium location? No, it's in the ward. Back. Wards. Wait, was there a new... Hold on. Was there a new location available? Hold on. Concert chambers, embassy, Citadel Tower. No, nothing new. Wards locations. I did say Ziggy! For fuck's sake, Izzy. Can you murder hobo in this game? I don't know. I decided right before, as we were doing character creation, I decided that I was going to do a Boy Scout run. So I'm doing a Boy Scout run. Because I really enjoy doing Boy Scout runs. The internet might, or chat might be able to answer that question for you, Mosier. Alright, so she said, oh look, it's Garrus. This isn't Garrus. We thought this was chat thought that was Garrus. This is Garrus.
Congratulations, Shepard. Heard they made you a Spectre. I'm glad somebody got the Council to see Saren for what he really is.
Thanks.
I appreciate that, Garrus.
I resigned from C-Sec after the Council ignored my investigation. I was sick of all the politics. You're the only one who seems to be doing anything about Saren. Let me come with you.
Why do you hate Saren?
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't prove it in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You won't regret this, Shepard.
Now we've got the whole team. I still want Rex and Kaidan for now. Now, do I have to take Tali? I mean, I'm not romancing Tali this game, but when I start romancing people, do I have to take them on missions with me? Because those are separate considerations, like who's good to go on a mission and who's ambassador party with ship and crew. Okay. Who's good to go on a mission versus who I want to smooch, you know? So we got the missing survey team. We've got the UNC privateers. Which one is this? Hades Gallon cluster looking for missing survey team. We've got the fan. Strange transmission and unusual. So I like that they let us load up on missions. No! Shift is for run! Not holding down spacebar. I'm going the wrong way. It's this way. Nope. I gotta get my stamina back. I don't remember exactly, but I think it's more conversations between missions on ship/side quest. Okay. As he says, I don't remember. Treus would have to answer when he gets home from our end. Alright, I can... I mean, I don't have to ask Treus. I run out of breath way too quickly. Hello!
Hello, Commander.
I need supplies.
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre. Well,
look at their sharp teeth on the sides.
Sorry, Commander.
They're carnivores. No problem.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Alright, listen. Master gear. Also, I have to go through all the shops here and make sure that I've gotten all of the unique items. And... nice. Oh my god, there's so much here. Will I be back here? I don't have enough money for this stuff anyway. But we want to get unique items. Oh, accept. There's the license. Okay. I have to make sure that, because I'm pretty sure I skipped a few. Be right back, restarting the computer. Okay, Izzy. I have not had that conversation with Space Pickle or Treus about what to keep and what to turn into Omnigel, and I didn't, you know, I don't remember what the fuck Omnigel is. Alright, we need to go down, I believe, to go talk to the other merchants.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists.
Oh.
The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Healing, what about healing? Cranky, what about healing? Omnigel is for healing, got it. It's like Medigel or whatever. Okay. I didn't look at the armor at all. Is there cool Spectre armor? Because I would love to have some cool Spectre armor. But there's not really a Spectre uniform since everybody's completely on their own, and answers to no one. Which is us now. We answer to no one. Which I'm sure...
Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
I think I started with N7 armor, Cranky. Sparkly Spectre armor? Sure. Or like Stealth Spectre armor? Or Purple Spectre armor? Yes.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Did I have... 5 seems pretty high. I don't have enough for that anyway. Okay, I've got everything from here, I think. I don't have any junk to sell. Okay. Thanks anyway. I mean, I'll take glittery Spectre armor. I'll be fabulous. Some would argue I'm already fabulous. So...
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
I don't even want to talk about Banes anymore.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
View standard items. Okay. Assault rifle. Pistol, sniper, shotgun, assault rifle, pistol, unique item. Oh. Insufficient credits. Fucking rude. So I guess we'll be back, or we'll be able to find them some other place. I don't think there was a, I don't think there was any, vendors in there. Kind of like shards, indeed. I'm just in here to search for vendors. And that's why I'm in here.
I got business here, but not with you.
Okay.
Not now. Watch the show.
Why are you still here, Harkin? Jesus Christ, go home. Let's go up this way. Skippy the Spectre. That's what happened. What could possibly go wrong with me having all of that power? What could possibly... Where does this go? Back out here. Okay. Oh, I should talk to the medical lab real quick before I go in the elevator to the Presidium. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure I'll have more access to more kinds of goodness as far as credits later on. Replenish Metagel. Nice.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Let's see.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Okay, nothing new here. Okay. Make sure that
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
no, this is
I'll be going now.
We did that already.
Nice talking.
No! Shift is run! I need to switch that. Alright, let's go back to the Presidium. Under 7 hours. Man. Neener, neener, neener.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
I think I originally pronounced that as Ricchini or Riccini, like it was a pasta. I have no regrets. Rachni is definitely more intimidating. Hello. Hello there.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
No, we're the corrective actions. What are you talking about? Hustle, bitches. Alright, let's go back to the... Back to the ambassador area. Listen, with all there has been just in the Citadel to do, I'm excited for what the rest of the game holds. This is going to be a fun and long series because I like to do the things. All of the side quests. All of them. Don't you taunt me with your elevators. Alright, let's go see if that busy lady is still too busy to talk to us. Now that we're a Spectre. And that one dude is going to be super mad at us for humans having a Spectre before them.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Nope, Spectre status does not give a shit. I think it's... Nope. That's not this one. Oh, it was the other way. It was the other way. Oh. Oh. That was a nice little move. I have to go. Din needs me to rub it in his face.
The Earth-clad Spectre has returned to speak with me.
Why so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Bolus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
I should go.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth-clad.
Suck on that, Din. Alright, where's... This is my ambassador's office, right? Or do I go down to the... Hold on. Journal. Hostage. Okay. Alliance docking bay. Alright. Okay, through the central elevator. Right, we have to go back to CSEC. I don't... Ambassador, I immediately thought ambassador offices. It's so strange of me to think that sort of thing. You know, why would I do that? That's so silly. I know it's because he's at the ship that he's going to give me, but also so silly. So silly. Wasn't there a C-Sec wait, hold on. We went by a C-Sec elevator. Like, we went by a hold on. An elevator that went straight to C-Sec. Where, did we miss it, or do I have to go farther? There was a way to C-Sec from here, is what I'm trying to say. Maybe it's past here? Or was it on the other side? It must have been on the other side. Fine, we'll go across the river. Jeez. Jeez. Ah, here it is. Hello, elevator.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime,
I
many
know what you did last summer.
investors are pulling their support for future projects.
I was there.
Proponents of expanded human
in the
colonization
bushes.
insist that Eden Prime was an
I
isolated
know what you
case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
I'm just staring at him.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Oh, that's suspicious. That's suspicious. Hello, everyone.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
What's going on?
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
There's more to this.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
You should have told me.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me.
Angie!
I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
He moves a lot in the elevator. Fidgety AF, that's true.
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
Yeah!
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans.
Oh my!
We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Oh, I gotta pick where I'm starting? Yeah, let's start there.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
Your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
Oh, darn.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre.
No, that's...
I have a meeting
wow,
to
you
get
dick.
To. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Such a dick. Hate him so much.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Izzy says on Thursday you should throat punch the ambassador. Throat punch Thursday. I mean, listen, if I'm given that opportunity, it's going to be a difficult call.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years
He
ago.
already told you.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectre. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become
No,
the first
Mosier.
human
No,
Spectre,
Mosier.
and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
Something went wrong?
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived.
Oof.
There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Mosier, I already messed up an opportunity to actually get some smooches in this game. This game actually contains smooches.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre.
With all the Asari.
All the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery.
Nice, Alistair.
Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectre. If so, he pulled it off.
I mean, obviously it's not fair.
Away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent?
Yeah, seriously.
I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself.
I already did that line.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Okay. Pharos.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
They're probably dead.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Noveria respects. But they aren't popular.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
Sure.
The people I spoke with seemed to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military's keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
Any idea how to find him?
Last I heard, he was up in the tower trying to get the Council to investigate Baines' death. Is there anything else, Commander?
Nope.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
We're going back up the tower. We're going back up the tower. Is there fast travel over here? No. That's not... I gotta remap that. Hopefully I can remap that.
Report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Go Emily. Also, you know, if you want to stop by before I head out, I mean, that's a nice dress is what I'm saying. Okay. No! Oh my god. I can use keys on my keyboard, I promise. Oh, why are you shooting me? Why did that? Oh, that was my own bomb.
Bag him and tag him. A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
To the tower. Double time. He trusted me to be a Spectre. Ridiculous.
Let all races herald the glory of the Enkindlers who raised them all with light. Where there was only darkness, the Enkindlers gave light.
Well, the Enkindlers are all dead now, thanks to this group. So we're gonna investigate that.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud.
How do you feel about that, Rex?
The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization.
Does it bother you, Rex?
The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
What are you gonna do about it, Rex? So I do need to find somebody here. It's almost like the quests are infinite, the side quests, and that makes me a very happy Skippy. There's Garroth. Wait, we talked to Garroth already. Who are we trying to talk to? Find the commune. Weren't we supposed to... He told us to go over here to talk to somebody in the tower. Maybe that's this guy over here is trying to get his stuff taken care of. Admiral, yeah, there is Admiral Kahoku. Yeah.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Counselor's assistants.
He's an admiral and he's waiting.
Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Oh?
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though.
I have more to talk to you with.
On where my team was last seen to your ship. Maybe you can get some answers. Commander, any luck finding my recon group?
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
Oh, what a coincidence.
You should have mentioned this earlier, Admiral.
Baines is already dead. It's too late for him. I'm only concerned about my team. Someone has to find them. Please, Shepard, I'm counting on you.
All right. Let's head out then. I'll go to CSAC because I can't just fast travel to the thing with the stuff and the other things.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Well, why not? Man, half-assing it, these kids. Well, our boss and I guess our friends.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
I need to be honest with them.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy.
Oh, hey, look.
Time to show them what humans are made of.
Tiana. Right? No, I can never.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse. But we know Saren won't stop there.
The Doctor?
His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
It's a hell of a promise.
Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
That's his N3.
Yes, sir.
Why'd the music cut out like that? Why'd the music cut out like that? What is this? No, I don't want to exit Normandy. I do want to select our destination, right? So we can get in motion. Oh, has he got some things to say? Oh, I got Codex. Update.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
You doubt my decisions?
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Yeah, never turn away. It's not just our problem. Never turn away help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Okay.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Oh, God. I got stuck. I have my own office in there, don't I? You want music, you draw out that speech as long as possible. I guess. So, supposedly constructed by the long-extinct Protheans, this colossal deep space station serves as the capital of the Citadel Council. Gravity is simulated through rotation and is a comfortable 1.02 standard Gs on the wards and a light 0.3 standard Gs on the Presidium ring. Okay. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Right, but that's why. Whoa, whoa! This is funky. Widow. How do I get out of here? Escape key gets us to zoom out. Okay, Serpent Nebula. We want to go to Liara's dig site at Artemis Tau. Sparta, Knossos, Athens, and Mastodon. No. So how do we pick? Do we just pick one? Hold on. Don't drink and navigate. There's no better way to... Hello, Treos. Let's see. Journal. We want... Oh, look. The fan didn't... Oh, we're going to be going back to there, aren't we? Find Liara. Go to Artemis Tau. But that's it. That's all we've got. So we need to go back to our codex. Primary. Planets and locations.
Pharos is a habitable world in the Anakin Beta cluster.
No.
2/3 of the habitable surface is covered with the... There are between 2 and 400 billion stars in the galaxy, and less than 1% of them have ever been visited or had their systems properly surveyed. Humanity's early expansion into the Anakin Traverse was haphazard, a desperate race to claim habitable planets where populations can be economically settled. Ignored in the wake of this land grab were thousands of less hospitable worlds, each potentially rich with industrial resources. The wealth of entire solar systems lies untapped, waiting for corporate survey teams or independent pioneers to discover and exploit them. However, this is not an easy task. In addition to the environmental hazards, the fact that uncharted worlds are largely ignored makes them popular bases for criminals, revolutionaries, cults, and others who wish to remain unnoticed by galactic society.
Am I really supposed to just wander that system?
Pharos is a habitable world in the Anakin Beta cluster.
All right, thanks for that lurk, Tom.
The habitable surface is covered with the ruins of a crumbling Prothean megatropolis. In the millennia since the Prothean extinction, the ruins have been repeatedly picked over by looters many times. Pharos was considered a poor prospect for colonization, as little open ground remains for agriculture. The only sizable freshwater sources are the poles, which are tapped by the decaying Prothean aqueduct systems. The dead cities, while in good condition considering their antiquity, are of uncertain stability. Ground level is congested by a dozen meters of fallen debris, and the air is fouled by dust. In 2178, the Human Exogeny Corporation announced its intention to place a permanent colony on Pharos to thoroughly explore the ruins. The pioneer settlement was placed on the upper levels of several intact skyscrapers, using the surviving Prothean aqueducts and rooftop hydroponic gardens to support the population.
Cool. All right, then I guess we're just gonna pick a random spot and go. Yeah, I don't think I have a planet scanning option at this point. So I still have to go through this asteroid no matter what I do to get to Liara's dig site, right? Sparta, Knossos, Athens, and Mastodon. Why are they named after Greek stuff? So I guess we're gonna start with this is Sparta. Sure, let's travel to another system. No, not Mastodon. Oh, so this is the Sparta system. Once again, I have no way of getting any information. But let's start, I guess, with the furthest planet out. Here we go. Small distance, Alsac. So we have to actually, like, lock into travel here before we can find stuff out about the system. Small distant Alsages is a small terrestrial with a trace atmosphere of methane and argon. The surface is composed of water ice and calcium, with occasional deposits of light metals. During the Alliance's pirate suppression campaign in the 2160s, the Batarian Iluam Ran-Para was caught with his frigate Tunaron grounded on Alsages for drive discharge. When challenged by the crusader Hyderabad, Ran-Para refused to surrender. The Tunaron was destroyed attempting to take off. The debris is strewn across the southern hemisphere. Okay, zoom out. Oh wait, there was a survey option. Hold on. What does that do? Rare element surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a small deposit of plutonium. Alright, so let's go in. Let's go the next one in. On to Malka, there's a large hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sulfur in the atmosphere. Its massive gravity well tugs many asteroids from the outer belt inwards, past the orbit of Altaia and Aeolus, and eventually settle into the inner belt. Onto Malka's orbit is congested with hundreds of captured moons. Most last only a few thousand years before being ejected, dragged down into the atmosphere, or ripped apart by tidal forces and added to the gas giant's immense rings. Attempting to navigate this chaotic environment is hazardous at best. Ships without military-grade kinetic barriers are likely to suffer catastrophic impacts. Survey. Large concentration of hydrogen. Onomatopoeia, right. Thanks, Izzy. So much. Altaia is an unusually large terrestrial world with a trace of atmosphere of methane and ammonia. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of sandstone and other sedimentary rocks with deposits of iron and chlorides. Judging by the sedimentary composition of the crust, it appears that Altaia once possessed an atmosphere thick enough to support some form of liquid. What cataclysm stripped the atmosphere and left the planet to freeze is not currently known.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Oh. Aeolus is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Aeolus' surface is covered by wide deserts of silicate sand with only a few areas of igneous rock highlands to break the abrasive dust-choked wind. Aeolus' orbit is congested with debris thrown inwards by the gravity of the gas giant onto Malka. Due to high rate of meteor impacts, exploration is highly dangerous. No, I didn't want to do that, but okay, we're doing it. I hit the wrong button. Alright, let's take Rex and Caden. Who is this in the middle here? Who is this in the middle? Oh, this is Liara. Okay. Accept squad. Accept. Like a raccoon. What is... Oh, that's the thing I have to pilot. Alright, so this drives like an exocraft. Okay. Do I have a scanner? I don't see anything about a scanner. So I guess I'm just gonna drive? Road trip indeed. I'm not sure. It's these are the asteroids falling. I've done a dangerous thing. It's my first trip as a Spectre. We'll see if I have any regrets about it. Is this really kind of open? Oh, look, there's the question mark. The automated beacon, perhaps? Oh. Hello. Like that. Oh, R. Thanks, Cranky. Dead, dead, dead indeed. Okay, so that's where we're going. Dead ski. Thanks, Izzy. Just gonna take a little sip. Treos, that's how I fight. I need to be outside of the goop range. That's what I need. Mosier, I'm glad you got your skip died. Alright. Come on. I have a jump? Where's the bad guy? There he is. It hurts. R. Why is the repairing going away? My wheels are still damaged. I'm still on fire. Oh, I have to hold down R? Trev says you might want to pass on fighting this thing right now. Come back later once you've gotten some practice driving. Sniper is on my party. Yes, absolutely. Why did it only partially heal? Or partially repair? Oh, it takes quite a bit. Alright. I'm gonna try again, Treos. I really wanna... Let's see how, okay, there you are. Overheat. The gun overheated. Oh, God. Why am I so slow? Why am I so slow? Oh, it's coming after me. Fantastic. Let's go repair maybe. Oh, he's chasing me. Can he follow me up here? I hope not. I don't have much Omnigel left. Yeah, upgrading before fighting the worms could be good. Alright, but how do I get back then? How do I get back to the ship? Drive? Craig says ignore the worm. You still have to find the other stuff. The other stuff is right there where the worm is. Cranky, I can't ignore the worm when the worm is literally where the goal is. The worm is literally guarding the treasure. Come back later in the game. Okay, right, but how do I get back to the ship? Kev, thank you for that sub and adding another half an hour onto the subathon. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like, I don't mind coming back later. I didn't intend to land in the first place. Check your controls. How do I check my controls? Hold on, because I went to options and controls, and this is all I got. Key bindings, maybe? Combat. Vehicle. Jump jets, boosters, exit vehicle, leave world is F. Gee, that would have been something that would have been great to know. All right. So we're in the system. Zoom out. We will get back to that. Let's do this one. Tremonre. Dwarf planet composed of light magnesium silicates with deposits of aluminum. Its surface is covered by wide swaths of ancient, dark basaltic lava, possibly indicated the world was created through an impact with some other body in the system. No, yeah, Tremere is where my brain went to, Treos. Tremonre's magnetic field is non-existent. This makes it impossible for ships to dump drive charge from orbit. That said, Tremonre's minuscule gravity allows even cruiser-sized vessels to land safely for direct grounding. I don't know what grounding means, or jump drive jump charge drive dump. So none of these said had lots of ruins or anything on them. So I think we're in the wrong system. So let's go to Knossos. doesn't look healthy for the ship. A small hydrogen-helium gas giant, Arcanius has been developed as a full-featured, if modest, stopover for ships hauling refined materials from Therum. In addition to a powerful magnetic field to dump drive charge, Arcanius has a largely automated infrastructure of helium-3 refining and deuterium mining on its many water-ice moons. Survey. Nitrogen. I'm sure that will, like, deposits will matter at some point. For supplies, I'm guessing? Armeni. Armeni is a terrestrial world with an unusually thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its surface is composed of silica with deposits of carbonaceous materials. The initial flyby probe of Armeni detected multiple areas at the equator with oddly regular surface protrusions. Closer investigation revealed that these as millions of elaborate crypts a few meters below the surface, left by a long-extinct spacefaring species called the Zeoph. Many human universities wish to perform archaeological excavations. Council law holds grave sites as sacrosanct, however, and the matter has been tied up in court for a decade. Alright, so we're not landing there. I do like that these aren't just X planet Y with these reserves in this mineral. Like, there's actual, like, little blurbs about each planet. Zakros is a terrestrial world with nitrogen methane atmosphere containing trace amounts of hydrocarbons. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of water ice and hydrocarbon slush. Most of the surface is not solid enough to support the full weight of a landed ship. If approach is necessary, use shuttles or keep the ship's mass effect envelope up. Okay. Landing is not currently an option. Oh! Therum is a distant but rich industrial world claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. Its plentiful heavy metals have fueled the recent manufacturing boom on Earth. Core samples rich with fossils of simple silicon-based organisms indicate Therum was more habitable in the past than it is at present. Perhaps this explains the many Protean ruins dotting the surface, most of which have been looted by mining corporations. That is where I want to land, I think, to look for the last first person in the party. Hello, nerdy zombie. My fave space music in any game. Yeah, this is my first playthrough of this game. I've never played it before. Phaistos is a small terrestrial with a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur and various silicates. There is little of interest on this desolate world. Ish the Therum they give you to cure your lisp. I don't think so. Let's land on Therum and see what's up, and maybe we can get ourselves destroyed again. Rex and Caden. Accept. So we're not actually landing here, we're just gonna drive.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Okay. Is the arrow on my on my map, is that north? Or is that the way I'm supposed to be going? Get used to jumping in your rover. I'll jump your face. Alright, so I can't go this way. What even is north, man? That's a good question, Mosier. That's a very good question. Honestly, I'd be a lot more frustrated if I didn't have the experience of driving Exocraft in No Man's Sky. This is very similar. I'm just happy nobody has popped out of the ground to try to kill me yet. What are those red things? Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus! Is that a Geth ship? Hold on. I need options. Key bindings. How do I remove? Or how do I leave the vehicle? Q. Okay. That's not good. Oh yeah. Always, why is there always fighting? Treos, I swear to God. Do not criticize the way I play the game. I will play it the way I want to play it, even if it kills me in the game. Or out of the game, whichever. What was that? What was that little thing that came up and went away? Oh, yeah?
Only a fool punches a Nathak in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Okay. Happy to. Also, what's a Nathak? Can I do it this way? No, that's just gonna put me in lava. Let's go this way. Traitor says, I know you will, which doesn't make it less entertaining. You're an ass. You're an ass. I mean, you're an ass, is what I mean.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
I'm trying to turn... You're... Joker, I swear to God, go find Harley and leave me alone.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
It said to come around back, right? That's what Rex said. That's what I'm trying to do. I can't go through the lava. As far as I know, lava, I don't have lava protection. Joker is nagging me even more than I am, and he needs to just go find Harley and be done with it. Did they mean, like, exit the vehicle?
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
And now I'm being shot at. Again. Rude. I can see how this, that these movement controls could be an issue for some. Okay. Lava is bad, yeah. See, that's what I thought, Treos. That's what I thought. What happens if I go over here real quick and get out of the vehicle? Why am I not dying in this atmosphere? What was jumping? That's not jump. That's crouch. Nope, that's not it. Why am I not dying in this atmosphere? Oh, no, that just pushes me back. Super Spectre powers, right? I don't think, I think the only way through is like, what do you mean around the back and grab its tail? The fuck do you mean? Like, we were here, and there's not exactly a way around. Like, oh, maybe, do they mean this? Okay. Let's see what we can do with that. That's a lot closer, though, right? They said specters could go anywhere. Sounds like you didn't believe them. Mosier, I swear to God, shut your face hole. Is this a... This is not a way to go. Yes, I understand that you're shooting at me, and that's wonderful for you. But also, if you could not, that would be great. Luckily, my inability to drive is only increasing my ability to dodge. I'm just confusing everyone involved, even myself. I didn't do shit. Oh, maybe it did do shit. There are more. Is that the Eye of Sauron in the background? Yes. Really? Who is shooting at me now? I mean, I'm fine with it. I just want to see where you are. Really? Like, that's a pretty big gun that I'm shooting you with. It's back here. I do not like how it keeps switching what forward and backward is. I'm not a fan of that. Alright, so I'm supposed to get out here, I'm guessing. Maybe not. Hold on. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to get out here. And investigate these buildings, maybe? Oh. That seems bad, whatever that was. So it was Q. Crouch. Crouch. Crouch! Why are you uncrouching when I walk? Take all. Take all. Are these just solar panels? They seemed cooler than that. We got some... Anything over here? No? Thanks, Mosier. Oh, hi. It's so sensitive. The subathon is going well, Tom. It's kind of redonkulous. I hope your day's going well, Tom. Gate control. Oh. That'll let me drive through. Okay. Who are you shooting? Oh, people that can't be seen through the wall. It's going good. Got a week of medical leave left. Yay! Oh. Okay, so those guys, that's, I need to get to the, let's get into the thing. And we'll shoot it from the thing. Really? Like, that's an interesting... Oh my god. Oh, there's another one. Yay, leveled up. Good night, Izzy. Have good mosh pitting. Where are we at for... Okay. We're gonna go a few minutes late because I started late, but we're not too late. So I'm gonna guess any planet with a high amount of... Oh, we're going the wrong way. Okay, that's good to know. Any planet where there's a large amount of ruins left over from the Protheans is going to be very attractive to the Geth. Wait, I brought down the gate. Why is this gate... What? Wait a minute. Why isn't this gate down? I brought down this gate, didn't I? Phrasing. Didn't I bring down this gate? No, this is a different building. I brought down a different gate. That's fine. I don't mind bringing down all the gates. This building is not the gate bring down building. Okay. I'm in the wrong building. I need to go on the other side. I need to go on the other side. Double time! Is this... Yup. Radioactive rounds. Nice. This is the way we want to go, right? Yeah. I see that red triangle on my map, on my mini map, so I know there's a bad guy up ahead. Like right there. Yeah. There's another one. They have many legs. These particular Geth seem to have many legs. Got him. Okay. Damn it. Alright, we've got new bad guys. Up there on that ridge. Ow. You know what? Let's go right up and shoot him in the face. Seems to work. Seems to work. I see you. Geth Colossus, huh? Honestly, who throws a shoe? Hey, screw you, Colossus. Alright, so this is obviously, by the numbers, I'm going to guess this tunnel was human-made? This is a human colony, after all, or was. Right? What is that? Is that the rando save? Like the... Okay, so there's weird bad guy off to my right, but I'm not even certain I'm ever gonna... Oh, never mind. Here they are. Frickin' Geth. I mean, Space Pickle, you were here earlier, so I'm not sure that you're actually late in any meaningful way. What's over here, though? We have to go and explore. Because if we don't explore, what are we even doing, you know? Okay, there's nothing here. I was led astray. What's in here? These are definitely human transports of some kind. Maybe automated transports? Geth wrecked, indeed. Indeed, Mosier. Mosier! It's glowing, but it doesn't mean I can do anything to it. Fine. I must explore all of the things. Like it's a Myst game. That is way too obvious. I mean, it goes into a tunnel that goes somewhere. Right? It goes... Sure does go somewhere. Get wrecked, son. Yeah. Well, I've got some bad guys on the map, on the mini map. Let's trade it. Oh, in the tunnel. Oh, I thought there was another one. We got some more bad guys here. I'll take that rocket. You summon a bitch. Yeah. Oh, is it the end of the line? No, it is not. It might be the end of the line for... Uh-oh. That's never a good sign. Can I get over it with that? No, I gotta get out, don't I? Fine. I'm not seeing anybody on my map yet. But the music definitely says there's a fight that's gonna happen here. Though the map says there's a lot left to explore. Oh, hello. You guys had to just do that, didn't you? Couldn't just be quiet for like 30 seconds so that I could... Ow, my face! Just let me shoot them, for the love of God. Is that person gonna come out or no? That's a no? Okay. He does not want me to see him. Too bad. What's back here? Nothing? Really? How dare. You guys, long-time viewers might be having a heart attack because I'm actually using the map. Do you know that you can't shoot through the rock? Did you guys know that? That you can't shoot through the rock? Ah, there you are. Hello. There's still one left. Straight ahead, but maybe on the other side of those rocks. Ah, hello. How are you still alive? So I have to go that way, I think. I don't like how open that is. Yeah. Gotcha. Can I draw you out? I can. Do not like... Oh, there's lava there. So I don't have to worry about that, other than falling in it. So it looks like I don't think these are Geth. I think the Geth are using these. I think the humans tried to defend themselves and were overrun. There's gotta be more. Oh, cutscene. Oh. Gross. Very fast. Don't like it. Oh, hello. Oh my. Okay. So we got cover at least. Wow, those guys are fast. How did that happen? That was expected. That was expected. Let's resume the last save. Anybody want to do a skip died in chat? Let's get rid of something while we're here. Wow, they're just taking a bunch of coming up behind us and oh wow, these guys just really taking a lot of hits. Got it. And again. Okay. Difficulty level has increased. I see that.
Medic! Medic!
How do I heal? Oh, wait. How do I shift? That's what I need to do. Why won't that work? Okay. Oh, there it is. What the hell? What are you doing right there? What do you think you're doing right there? What the fuck do you think you're doing? Killing me. That's what. Yeah, I'm gonna call time right now. I'm gonna call time right now. And we will start from this battle next time. I think you need to add another skipdied Mosier. Or a space pickle. You've been watching on twitch.tv/Skipford. Oh, I should stop the... I should pause the... There we go. No, pause. There we go. You've been watching on twitch.tv/SkipfordJ, where I stream every Tuesday and Thursday around 9 p.m. Eastern and one day on the weekend for gaming. Mosier, you say it's a good stream because I got a bunch of skipdieds. That's why you said good stream. 1 week later, those gaming videos go live on YouTube at youtube.com/SkipfordJ, where they're grouped by game in a playlist in order chronologically, so you can watch a playthrough from beginning to end. If you'd like to support me, you can buy me a coffee over at ko-fi.com/SkipfordJ. You can check out my Writery Goodness webpage at davidmcrampton.com, where my fiction is available for purchase in both Dead Tree and electronic formats, or you can check out my webcomic at fofcomic.com. It's got robots, and it's got paper issues available for purchase there as well. Or you can check out my Throne at throne.com/SkipfordJ. You guys have all been fantastic as always, even Mosier. And yeah, remember, even when the Gath killed you a lot, you're awesome. And you've got this. Oh, I'm glad, Mosier. I'm glad.